up, everybody? This is Coach Bryce here at MI40 Gym. I want to talk to you about a really simple topic today, and the idea is the importance of knowing your muscles function. We're going to use the example of the chest today on the PEC Deck fly. It's just an example, but the point I want to get across to all of you is that I cannot stress enough, when you know the function of the actual muscle that you're working, it opens up a series of various different setups and executions that you can do on one single machine. And that's my purpose today, is to show you on the single PEC Deck fly how many different variations I can do to my chest to get a different complete exercise out of one machine. So we're here at the PEC Deck, and I want you guys to understand that there's a lot of versatility to this actual exercise. Now, I want to show you what typically most people are going to do. They're going to go here and they're going to grab the handles. They're just going to assume that the machine is just going to dictate what's supposed to happen with my pecs. This machine is not telling myself, it's not telling my body that I'm getting any chest or a lot of chest. It's not telling me anything. My intent to set up correctly is what's going to say whether I have pecs and what part of the pecs. So what I need you guys to understand is there's three regions of your pecs that I want to talk directly about. There's a region of your pecs that pulls in toward the middle, toward the sternum. There's another region that actually kind of pulls the upper arm up to the collarbone. And there's another region that actually pulls the upper arm down toward the ribs. Knowing that, I can make variations to how I set up with my sternum to locate and change the actual exercise of what part of my pecs I'm looking to train. So everybody's got this question, how do I bring up this part of my pecs? Well, here's one opportunity to do so on one machine, okay? So the first variation is like the middle sternal pec fibers. If I keep my chest roughly pretty flat, you can see my upper arm is traveling in across toward my sternum. So that's gonna highlight or bias those middle pec fibers. The second variation, if I tilt myself more forward, I really push my butt back and I actually come off the pad here, you can see I get the top of my chest to come out. So this is gonna get like my upper sternal fibers and even some of those clavicular fibers that attach to the collarbone that I spoke about. And the last variation I want to talk to you guys about is if I scoop my butt forward on the seat and I really give myself a steep sternum angle and I expose those upper ribs, now you can see that my pecs are actually maybe working more in a low pec motion, which means those pec fibers that I said that attach to the ribs, they may be more in the advantage here, okay? But again, the motion of the machine didn't change. It's the same machine. But since I knew the function of what my pecs actually do, I changed my setup and I got a completely different stimulus and I biased a completely different region of my chest without having to change the exercise at all. So try that. I guarantee you'll notice a difference.